right. Hello, friends. We are live. My name is Ben Grosscup. I'm Executive Director of People's Music Network for Songs of Freedom and Struggle. And this is one of a series of live streams that the People's Music Network has been doing since this pandemic set in, where we have members all over the country who are, and actually all over the world, who are connecting together to share music in the tradition of People's Music Network. Our traditions go back far. In the summer of 1977, 75 musicians met together in rural Connecticut for a weekend retreat called Songs of Freedom and Struggle. And at that retreat, people set a new model for how this network of activists and artists could come together in communities to support one another and develop the craft of music as a tool for social change. And leaders in multiple cities have elaborated on this model 83 different times, organizing both summer and winter gatherings over the past 4.5 decades. So we have a really rich tradition as a network. And what you're going to hear tonight is just a small snippet of really what we are as a network. Our collaboration this evening is part of a process of actually moving toward establishing a new model for how we can sustain these musical traditions during a time when actually in-person gatherings have become quite inadvisable due to the pandemic. In fact, we heard recently that one of our own members, Mike Glick, is in the hospital. He tested positive for COVID-19. He is in a hospital in New York City, and we all are sending our love to him tonight as one of our fellow members who has been directly affected by this pandemic. So at the end of this swap, we'll post a link to the online evaluation form as we develop this new model and think of ways that we can stay safe and also share this music at the same time. It's very important that people respond, ideally tonight if you can, because this is our first. This is kind of a new thing for People's Music Network. I definitely believe that to survive this pandemic, our music has to survive as well. There's incredible songs that I noticed that were being submitted tonight that are about what's going on right now. So I don't want to talk too much more because I really want to get to all those songs. And I just want to go over a few things to remember for doing this swap. So first of all, in just a few minutes, I'm going to share a link onto the Zoom chat that is going to contain the unique URL for this particular live stream, because I want you to share that so that we get more people who are tuning in. Each of the performers tonight gets 5 minutes. People have been very careful about timing their songs. I really appreciate that. If something goes far over, except if I talk to you in advance, I do reserve the right to cut you off when the 5 minutes is up, but hopefully we won't have to use that power. One other thing that's really important is using the chat box on Zoom to encourage each other. And actually, for folks who are listening in on Facebook Live, use the comment section there. You know, when we gather in person, we have so many ways of encouraging each other. We clap, we sing along. So many of those things are not possible through this particular format. But one of the things that is possible, that actually isn't possible in the other way we do it, is writing specific comments that name the person and say one thing about their piece that is positive, that is heartfelt, and that is specific. The more specific you can be about what moved you, the more your comment is going to actually mean to a person's, because we want to keep kind of the extra chatter down, like loved your song, maybe save that kind of thing. But please do speak up and encourage people. So I want to kind of get the show going here. And our first performer tonight is Barry Orrick. And let's see what happened here. Okay, I see. Someone was pressing share screen. So do not share the screen. Thank you. One of the things I want to also mention is that I'm going to it's actually posted in a few different places. It's the link to all the lyrics that were submitted ahead of time. Because one of the things we like to do is, as a community at People's Music Network, is we like to sing along. And that's not exactly technologically possible under this circumstance because sound goes, it's complicated, but they don't synchronize on Zoom. It just doesn't happen. So the closest thing we can do is actually share the lyrics, which I compiled into a Google folder. That link is available through one, the Facebook event page, and two, through the email that people who are performing tonight received. And I'll repost that in just a minute. But you can actually go throughout the whole evening and like go one by one. The songs are in order of performance, and actually sing along with people. And though we won't be able to hear all those voices blended together, we will be able to see people moving their mouths and watching actual singing happen, even if we are kind of doing that in an isolated way. It's the closest thing we have. So thank you for hearing all of that. I want to introduce Barry Orick. Barry, please tell us where you are from. I am unmuting you. One more time. Okay.
I unmuted myself, I guess.
Great. Thanks. Thanks.
Can you hear me okay?
I hear you great.
Good. I'm in Brooklyn, New York. Really happy to be doing this again. It makes me think of the important things like, did I brush my teeth today? Is this the same shirt I was wearing on the show 2 weeks ago? Stuff like that. As opposed to everything else we're all thinking about. I'm going to sing a sort of a happy song. I'm also into a little escapism. This is called A Simple Song, about the power of songs. And please sing harmonies. I put up the lyrics. Today I'll sing a simple song about how all people can get along, with harmonies and a sweet refrain to touch our hearts and ease the pain, to touch our hearts and ease the pain. It'll calm us down like kumbaya, or lift us up like hallelujah. Our words reach out on a shining thread to give us strength on the road ahead, to give us strength on the road ahead. Give us all some hope and cheer. Remind us gently why we're here. A song can do that now and then. A sweet reunion with a favorite friend. A sweet reunion with a favorite friend. Our cries, our calls, it's history's story. Our dreams of lives bound for glory. We leave behind a little more and learn from those that went before. Try to learn from all that went before. Today I'll sing a simple song about how all people can get along with harmonies and a sweet refrain to touch our hearts and ease the pain. To touch our hearts and ease the pain. Thank you.
Thank you, Barry Orick, for sharing that song. I want to introduce you all to Bruce and Linda Pollock Johnson. Just getting you unmuted. Sometimes there's a little delay in that, and I'm not sure why that is, but I'm going to try it one more time. So, Bruce, you don't have to touch anything. Oh, okay. Just... Okay. Hold on. Don't touch it. Okay. Now, okay, I can hear you. Yep, go ahead. All right, so tell us where you're from.
So we're from Philadelphia. We've been PMN members for over 30 years. And this is a song by Lily and Abigail Chapin, written for the Climate March recently. We made a couple slight adjustments. Some of you know it, I know. It's called We Will Not Stop Singing. It's very much of a zipper song, but there's a few lines that are a little different, and Linda's going to call them out. We will not stop singing. We will not stop singing. We will not stop singing till the world can sing along. Till the world can sing a song.
Chanting till the dawn.
We will not stop chanting. We will not stop chanting. We will not stop chanting. Chanting till the dawn. Till the world can sing a song. Till the world can sing. Till the world can sing. Till the world can sing along. Till the world can sing. Till the world can sing. Till the world can sing along.
Learning till we all can get along.
We will not stop learning. We will not stop learning. We will not stop learning till we all can get along. Till the world can sing a song.
Dancing till the world can dance along.
We will not stop dancing. We will not stop dancing. We will not stop dancing till the world can dance along. Till the world can sing a song. Till the world can sing. Till the world can sing. Till the world can sing along. Till the world can sing. Till the world can sing. Till the world can sing along.
Shouting right from wrong.
We will not stop shouting. We will not stop shouting. We will not stop shouting. Shouting right from wrong till the world can sing a song.
Singing till the world can sing a song.
We will not stop singing. We will not stop singing. We will not stop singing till the world can sing along. Till the world can sing sing a song. Till the world can sing, till the world can sing, till the world can sing along. Till the world can sing, till the world can sing, till the world can sing a song. Till our world can sing our song.
Oh, I see lots of hands that are clapping right now. I can't hear them all, but I see them. Thank you very much, Bruce and Linda Pollock Johnson. Well, my name is Ben Grosscup. I am the facilitator for tonight. I just want to point a few things before I do my song. So I just posted to the Zoom chat box and to the Facebook live chat box the link to the Google folder where we have all the lyrics for all the songs that are being, not all of the songs, but most of the songs that are being shared tonight. There's a few that skip, but they're in order. And that can be a fun way to sing along. So we have 43 viewers right now on Facebook Live. And one of the things we can do to, tell more people about it is to share the link to the Facebook timeline. That is one of the advantages of using this particular format. And I'm muting you, and I'm going to put the spotlight on myself here. Oh, because, hold on one second. Cancel the spotlight video. Yeah, okay. So I'm going to ask you a question in just a second. Can everybody, does my picture come up big on everybody's screen? Wave if it does. It does? Okay. If it doesn't, you can put your thumb down. Okay. Thanks all. So this song is called No More Sacrifice Zones, and I hope you sing along. Number 3 on the lyrics as you're going through. Here we go. The army closed you in as they drove you from the plains. They're turning your homeland to a sacrifice zone. The company took the uranium, just the fallout remains. They're turning your homeland to a sacrifice zone where your story's been forgotten. We will make it known. That's your part. We will make it known. We will make it known. One more time just to let it sink it in. We will make it known. Pine Ridge, you are not alone. Try that with me. Pine Ridge, you are not alone. Your homeland has been desecrated. The next could be our own. No more sacrifice zones. No more sacrifice zones. The state makes voting obsolete through emergency decrees. They're turning your city to a sacrifice zone. The cops occupy your street to bring you to your knees. They're turning your city to a sacrifice zone where your story's been forgotten. Where your story's been forgotten, we will make it known. We will make it known. Ferguson, you are not alone. Your city has been subjugated. The next could be our own. No more sacrifice zones. No more sacrifice zones. The coalmen blew the mountain, killing everything nearby. They're turning your region to a sacrifice zone. The state refuses to help your people as you watch them die. They're turning your region to a sacrifice zone where your story's been forgotten. We will make it known. Appalachia, you are not alone. Your region has been desolated. The next could be our own. No more sacrifice zones. No more sacrifice zones. The profiteers will cut you down if you're in their way. They're turning your country to a sacrifice zone. The bombs that kill your children came from the USA. They're turning your country to a sacrifice zone where your story's been forgotten. We will make it known. Yemen, you are not alone. Your country has been decimated. The next could be our own. No more sacrifice zones. No more sacrifice zones where your story's been forgotten. We will make it known. Pine Ridge, Ferguson, Appalachia, Yemen, Immokalee, Flint, Michigan, Northern Alberta, and Camden, Standing Rock, Navajo, Palestine, and Puerto Rico. We stand with you. You are not alone. Your land and lives were sacrificed. The next will be our own. No more sacrifice zones. No more sacrifice zones. No more sacrifice zones. No more sacrifice zones. Thank you. Thank you. All right, that was my song. I am going to turn it over to Joni Calum. Joni, how you doing?
I'm good. Thank you for that song, Ben. That's an awesome song and kind of applicable. So I did not.
Tell us where you're from.
Oh, I'm currently living in Columbus, Ohio. I am not from Columbus, Ohio, but that's where I live right now for the last 20 years. I did not succeed in getting my lyrics up onto that Google Doc. But the chorus is super, super simple to sing along to. The chorus is, a wise man said, in the end, everything will be all right. And if it's not all right, it's not the end. So I think this is, I wrote this song in 2012. It's about a lot of politics, but of course it's hopefully very applicable to what we're all living through now. A wise man said, in the end, everything will be all right. And if it's not all right, it's not the end. A wise man said, in the end, everything will be all right. And if it's not all right, it's not the end. Israel and Palestine, China and Tibet, India and Pakistan, don't forgive and forget, liberals and conservatives, blacks and whites, when it's my way or the highway, then no one's right. A wise man said, in the end, everything will be alright. And if it's not alright, it's not the end. A wise man said, in the end, everything will be alright. And if it's not alright, it's not the end. Tamils and Sri Lankans, Turks and Kurds, Democrats and Republicans, cats and birds. Every story's got a conflict. Think Jerry and Tom. Do we get the point? 'Cause the list goes on and on. So what's gonna make us reach across the aisle? Stop all this fighting, shake hands, maybe smile. A wise man said, in the end, everything will be alright. And if it's not alright, it's not the end. A wise man said, in the end, everything will be alright. And if it's not alright, it's not the end. Sitting round the table, gotta work things out, making peace with enemies, that's what it's all about. We all need the same things, we all bleed red. Safe food, safe water, safe place to lay our head. A wise man said, in the end, everything will be alright. And if it's not alright, it's not the end. Sing along. A wise man said, in the end, everything will be alright. And if it's not alright, it's not the end. I hope.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Joni Calum. I want to introduce Fred Arcoleo, who is next. Fred, how you doing?
I'm good. Hi, everybody.
Hey.
Can you guys hear me okay?
We hear you. Great.
Okay. All right. Good.
Hey, now we see it too.
Hey, very nice. Well, I'm really happy.
Tell us how you're doing.
I'm here in Washington Heights in New York City. And it's been a rough week, and it looks like the next few weeks are going to be very difficult here. But I'm really happy to be participating in this. So I have a song that I guess you could say I finished a couple of weeks ago, and I played it at the first song swap that we had, and I'm still kind of learning it. So I thought it'd be good to play again. It's speaking to things that were happening, have been happening, are happening, and will happen in our world, and it's called All That It Takes. And Ben and PMN were good enough, the lyrics that I had are up there, and it's more or less those same lyrics, so I'll see what we can do with this here. It's called All That It Takes. Advertisements traumatize, they disguise a prize that's right before our eyes. A cloak of smoke envelops our homes, a kaleidoscope of broken bones. It chokes our hopes and thwarts revolt, so we're told fascist freaks have tossed their sheets. They flood the streets armed to the teeth. Whatever made you think this would be easy? Stand for the flag or you'll be damned. Pander to the master's plan. Loyalty's what they demand, our fealty. All that it takes for evil to win is for good people to do nothing. All that it takes for evil to win is for good people to do nothing. Sound the gongs, there's power in our songs. Let's build the bonds to right the wrongs. These hearts in darkness long for tongue will all belong when we stand strong. Let's cast aside our alibis, the life and secret we despise. The time is nigh to fight, deny, and rise. Those of us who are good people within choose to reduce evil to nothing. Those of us who are good people within choose to reduce evil to nothing. We can reduce evil to nothing.
Thank you so much, Fred.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you. From New York City, right in the heart of this epidemic. Paul McKenna is our next person. I am unmuting you. I am putting you in the spotlight. Hey, Paul, talk to us. How you doing?
Good.
Tell us where you're from.
I'm from Corvallis, Oregon. This is an update of A Hard Rain's Gonna Fall by Bob Dylan. Let me just give myself a note here. Okay. Oh, where have you been, my blue-eyed son? And where have you been, my darling young one? I've been to a country that's reeling in crisis, consumed by the spread of a deadly new virus, which now has invaded each state in the nation and is quickly expanding all over the planet. And it's a hard rain's gonna fall. And what did you see, my blue-eyed son? And what did you see, my darling young one? I saw an old woman who died from the virus, who struggled to breathe till she finally went under, who ended her life isolated from loved ones, unable to reach out and hold her grandchildren, alone and afraid in her life's final moments. And she was just one of the multitudes dying that are certain to grow by the hundreds of thousands. And it's a hard rain's gonna fall. And what did you hear, my blue-eyed son? And what did you hear, my darling young one? I heard the voice of a man who's an ignorant blowhard, obsessed with himself and his own public image, intent on evading the blame for his errors, who lies and misleads every time his mouth opens, who hasn't a clue how to feel true compassion, whose only concern is his own re-election and keeping the stock market booming and growing. While the land is in desperate need of a leader. And it's a hard, it's a hard, it's a hard, it's a hard, it's a hard rain's gonna fall. And who did you meet, my blue-eyed son? And who did you meet, my darling young one? I met an Uber driver whose income had dried up, who had no idea how to make his rent payment. I met a young nurse without proper equipment, whose life was in danger just caring for patients. I met a grocery worker who feared for her safety, but it stayed on the job because she needed the money, with no other way to provide for her family. I met a Chinese girl who'd been spit on and threatened by haters who blamed her for spreading contagion. And it's a hard, it's a hard, it's a hard, it's a hard, it's a hard rain's gonna fall. And what do you do now, my blue-eyed son? And what do you do now, my darling young one? I'm staying at home with my wife and my family, observing the rules for containing the virus, playing video games with my son and my daughter, connecting online with my friends and co-workers, attending church services through my computer, or joining a Seder logged in on my laptop, avoiding contact when I'm out in the public, staying 6 feet away from the folks I run into, collecting equipment for healthcare providers, and trying to laugh in the face of the crisis. And I'll pray from my heart for the health of the nation, but I'll back up my prayers with commitment to action. And I'll work till I drop to beat Trump in November. And it's a hard, it's a hard, it's a hard, it's a hard, it's a hard rain's gonna fall.
Beautiful. Thank you so much for sharing that song, Paul. Wow. Great. Well, I'm going to move on to our next performer, which is Pat Lamana. Hey, Pat, I am unmuting you. I am spotlighting you. Ooh, hold on. Hold on. Not unmuted. Are we both unmuting you at the same time? Ah, that must be it. Okay.
I'm unmuted. Am I unmuted?
Now. You're good. For future reference, for the next people, I'm getting a little better at this, so I will unmute you.
Well, the thing is, I got a message saying the host would like you to unmute yourself, so I unmuted myself.
Oh, it has to be both of us?
That's what I got. I don't know about everybody, but I got a message saying the host would like you to unmute yourself. So I figured I couldn't do it otherwise. Wow, Barry, that was Paul, that was one heck of a song. Wow. So this is not about the virus, but I wrote this song in 2009. I came home from a PMN winter gathering. And this song is kind of, I guess, about priorities. So that's why I chose it. And this is what happened to me when I walked in on my home coming back from that PMN gathering. Pulled into my driveway to find my door wide open, jumped into the hallway, the door frame had been broken, ran into the bedroom, my laptop had been stolen, I picked up the phone and dialed 911. At least my weekend had been fun. I hope they liked my laptop, my brain's external hard drive. It contained every detail of my complicated life, the minutes of the meetings, the family photographs, the lyrics and the chords to all my songs. I'd been meaning to back up for so long. None of us walk safely through this world. None of us gets out of here alive. Each of us is doomed to die alone. But we will survive. They also got my jewelry, my bracelets and my bangles, my mother's opal earrings, and the hippie ones that dangled, the chains of gold and silver. I hope they all got tangled, all the presents, like the string of cultured pearls my daddy gave me when I was a little girl. But I haven't even told you the most dreadful part of all. My little cat could not be found. She didn't heed my call. I figured in her terror she dashed through the open door, and I pictured her not knowing where to go. All alone and frozen in the snow. None of us walk safely through this world. None of us gets out of here alive. Each of us is doomed to die alone. But we will survive. The policeman came right over, sympathetic and polite. He dusted for fingerprints just like on CSI. A friend came by and fixed the door so I could sleep that night. We were drinking tea and having a nice chat. When up the basement stairs here comes the cat. They can take away my laptop, they can take my golden chains, but the memories that matter are the ones that still remain. I don't need stuff to remember all my joys and all my pains. Consumer goods can always be replaced, but save receipts and backup data just in case. None of us walk safely through this world. None of us gets out of here alive. Each of us is doomed to die alone. But we will survive. Yes, we will. We will survive. Yes, we will. We will survive. Oh yeah. We will survive.
Beautiful. Oh, I love that song, Pat.
Thank you.
Oh gosh, and I was seeing people sing along with you on "We Will Survive." I saw that very clearly. Thank you so much. So I want to introduce our next performer, Mark Levy. How you doing, Mark? Let me get to you here. Oops. Okay. Hold on. There we go. Unmute. Spotlight. Hey, we see you. We hear you. Tell us where you're coming from tonight.
Coming to you direct from Florence, Oregon, where Debbie and I moved from Santa Cruz, California, last fall. So we're kind of new here, wonderful community. I just want to say that if it's one of the only blessings to see everybody here. I haven't seen in so long of a time. I haven't been able to make it to any of the gatherings, and I was just about to get myself over to the East Coast again when this pandemic hit, but this is the next best thing, and it really warms my heart to see everybody. this is a song called Our Lives Will Go On, and it's based on the song My Heart Will Go On, which was sung by Celine Dion in the movie The Titanic. And it was written by James Horner. The melody was written by James Horner. The original lyricist's name is escaping me at the moment. Now, I always thought it was a traditional Irish tune. And I learned that James Horner actually brought it to James Cameron, and that he included it in the movie. It was almost like an afterthought. It became a big hit, of course. And James Horner, turns out he sort of had a penchant for Irish music, as do I. So I always thought he was Irish, but guess what? He's Jewish. He was Jewish. He's no longer with us. And I shouldn't have been surprised, because I've been singing Irish songs for 40 years and I'm Jewish, so who knew? And I wanted to say also that I'm not referencing the Titanic in any way to apply to our situation here. To quote another movie title, hope floats. So this is Our Lives Will Go On. Every night in my dreams, I see you, I feel you. That is how I know life goes on. Far across the distance and spaces between us, you have come to show life goes on. You're far, but I know where you are. I believe that our lives will go on. Soon you will knock on my door. You'll be here in my home, and our lives will go on and on. We have touched at one time, and that's for a lifetime. Won't ever let go till we're gone. That's how much I love you. In due time, I'll hold you. In my life will always go on. You're far, but I know where you are. I believe that our lives will go on. Soon you will knock on my door. You'll be here in my life, and our lives will go on and on. You're there, I always will care, and I know that our lives will go on. Won't stay forever away. You're safe in your home, and our lives will go on and on.
Thank you so much, Mark. Thank you for that song. And it is just wonderful that we're connecting with PMN members from all over the country. You know, people have been part of this network for so long. So it's really great to hear you. Thanks. Our next performer is Lori Siegel, and I am trying to unmute you right now and give you the spotlight. Hey, Lori.
Hello, Ben.
Hey. So tell us where you're singing to
I am singing to you from my home in Beacon, New York, beautiful Beacon. And I'm going to sing you a song that's about connection. In fact, it began its life right by the Hudson River as I began to think about the connections of all things and all people. And I'm just going to sing it. Here it goes. I smell the salt of the ocean on the river's tide, and it makes me wonder, where is the line? Where does a river begin? Who makes the call? It's all the same water after all. And there's no line between the river and the sea. No, no, there's no line between the river and the sea. And all of us together make one big family. There's no line between the river and the sea. It's all the same water. And how does one get the notion? Create a divide. What makes us think we must take sides? Where does a nation begin? Who makes the call? We're watching the same sky after all. And there's no line between the river and the sea. No, no, there's no line between the river and the sea. And all of us together make one big family. There's no line between the river and the sea. We're all the same water. In this life we all make the same journey as we travel from Brooklyn to dust. The same passions and joys and worries, and all one earth under us. I smell the salt of the ocean on the river's tide, and it makes me wonder, where is the line? Where does a river begin? Who makes the call? It's all the same water after all. We're all the same water after all. And there's no line between the river and the sea. No, no, there's no line between the river and the sea. And all of us together make one big family. There's no line between the river and the sea. It's all the same water.
Yeah. Thank you very, very much, Lori Siegel. So I want to see if I can find, is Harvey Newman from West Palm Beach on this Zoom call right now? Because I have you on my list. I'm just unable to see you on the Zoom call. So please identify yourself by unmuting yourself right now, Harvey Newman, if you are here. I'll give you just a few seconds. And if you're not here, we're going to move on to the next person. Just so you know who the next person is. After Harvey Newman is Sarah Pirtle. I'm not hearing Harvey come in. So Sarah, I'm wondering if we can, I'm unmuting you now. And inviting you to step up to the plate here. Okay. So, but you're still muted. Even, this is weird. Maybe someone can explain something about Zoom. I will, oh, there you are. Sarah, hey.
Now I have to
Talk
get
to
this
us.
little box out of the way.
Right, right.
Well,
Tell us where you're coming from, Sarah.
so I live in a small town, the same town as Charlie King, called Shelburne Falls in Western Mass. And I figure I've been coming for 38 years to PMN. I remember Mark's song at the song swap that year. So it's great to see you. So I've been working on this song and just finished it, I'd say 6 p.m. tonight. And it's got a chorus that'll be easy to sing along. And, I guess we're also aware of the countless people who are risking their lives, and whether healthcare, grocery stores, janitors, subway conductors. So the song is about them. And I also want to honor 2 community builders. I got the words for the chorus from Patricia Allen in Maine, who trains people to be chaplains. And she wrote, I hope you're finding your way through this for yourself and all you walk with in your heart. Walk with, great song. And the other community builder, I've been in this group since the election. That's a dialogue group from Western Mass and also Eastern Kentucky. That's where I met Gwen Johnson. And she's making sure that her community is fed. She founded a brick oven, intentionally hires neighbors who are recovering from addiction and incarceration. And so I'm thinking of them as I'm writing this song. I walk with you in my heart. I walk with you in my heart. We get bigger when we band together. I walk with you in my heart. I walk with you in my heart. We reach out to all the families and those who live alone, those in camps and those in cages, and those who have no home. We are part of something larger, something we want to bring to birth. We have somewhere to be in these times. It's happening all over the earth. It's happening all over the earth. I walk with you in my heart. I walk with you in my heart. We get bigger when we band together. I walk with you in my heart. I walk with you in my heart. We reach out to all who can't stay home, who are helping us stay alive. You leave your family so that others live and put yourself on the line. I scream out for your protection. Who can give you a hand to hold? And sometimes at night, up and down this street, in the quiet, we explode. I walk with you in my heart. I walk with you in my heart. We get bigger when we band together. I walk with you in my heart. I walk with you in my heart. We reach hand to hand across this land, even though we're 6 feet apart. Those who grow and cook and bring the food and give us music and art. You are part of something larger. You are giving back our worth. I see you throw yourself forward over again. You know it's happening all over this earth. I walk with you in my heart. I walk with you in my heart. We get bigger when we band together. I walk with you in my heart. I walk with you in my heart.
Wow. A new song that speaks to this moment. Oh, wow.
Oh,
That's very cool. And an original song, too. Thank you. Thank you so much,
delivered.
Sarah.
Thank
Thank
you.
you for sharing that. I just want to share with you and all the Facebook Live folks and the folks on the Zoom call. I was going along with your lyrics here on that the lyric sheets that I shared through the Google Drive, so folks can do that. They can look at these lyrics as we're going along. So I just wanted to briefly make a few announcements because I said that I like to read some of the comments that are coming through. I can't read them all, but we've had a bunch of great songs shared tonight. And just to point out what some of the people have been saying about this, Roy Gamsey wrote to Paul McKenna, Paul, your song made me angry, not at you, but at the real life stories you told. Powerful, powerful rewrite. Wow, that was a rewrite of the Bob Dylan song Hard Rain's Gonna Fall. Fred Archileo wrote in on Facebook, it's so nice to see everyone and hear everyone. Those are in scare quotes, a virtual campfire. And then writing about Pat LaManna's song, Mara Sapan Shevin wrote, this is a powerful song, Pat. Having been robbed, I understand this feeling completely and was so glad I wasn't there when they broke in. So feel free to keep sending in those comments about the songs you hear. What we're asking folks to do is be specific about what they heard. Make that connection with the person who's sharing this song. Let them know specifically what moved you. Speak from your heart, what's true, and we're going for positive comments tonight. Okay, great. So we are moving along to our next performer. It's Paul Baker. Paul, I'm gonna make sure you're unmuted here. Unmute. Talk to us, Paul. Tell us where you're coming from.
Hi there, I'm from Managua, Nicaragua, and I'm going to share Ode to Earth. I bet you can't guess the tune. Are you hearing me, first of all?
Yes, we hear you really well.
Good. I'm wearing this thing around my neck, not because I'm in jail, but this is Ode to Earth is part of a whole campaign. We call it Fulfill Beethoven, Heal Earth. And here it is, and I won't go on because here's the campaign, but there ain't no time to talk about it. So just going to hum, because humming is essentially the, I would just say the common musical language all over the world, and then line out Ode to Earth, and then sing it, and end humming again. Maybe we can just join our hands like this as we end, reaching out to one another, which we can't do in the flesh right now, which is so sad, but at least symbolically. So here's the campaign. I'll hold it up while we hum just to begin, okay? Earth is one, our mother, our glory. Earth is one, our mother, our glory. Life and hope, beauty and peace. Life and hope, beauty and peace. Caring for each one of her children. Caring for each one of her children. No matter race, gender, color or creed, no matter race, gender, color or creed. But now our mother is close to dying. Now our mother is close to dying. Beaten, violated, ravaged, raw. Beaten, violated, ravaged, raw. Now is our moment, all my family. Now is our moment, all my family. Come to her rescue as never before. Come to her rescue as never before. Oceans are surging, the sun it is scalding. Oceans are surging, the sun it is scalding. Forests and animals cower in fear. Forests and animals are in fear. Join hands with us now, all you peoples, join hands with us now, oh, all you people, singing, creating the future that's near, singing, creating the future that's near. Every person, all races and nations, every person, all races and nations, weaving our joy, our sweat, our blood, weaving us joy, our sweat, our blood. Tomorrow is now, oh beloved family, tomorrow is now, oh beloved family. Build it now, together united in love. Build it now, together united in love. Earth is one, our mother, our glory, life and hope, beauty and peace, caring for each one of her children, no matter race, gender, color, or creed. But now our mother is close to dying, beaten, violated, ravaged, raw. Now is our moment, all my family, come to her rescue as never before. Oceans are surging, the sun it is scalding, forests and animals cower in fear. Join hands with us now, all you peoples, singing, creating the future that's near. Every person, all races and nations, weaving our joy, our sweat, our blood. Tomorrow is now, oh beloved family, build it now, together united in love.
Thank you very much, Paul. Appreciate it very much. All the way from Managua, Nicaragua. I want to welcome our next performer, Laura Simon, giving you the spotlight. Hey, Laura, how are you?
I'm good. I'm not finding the mute.
We hear you really well.
Oh, good.
We hear you really well. Doing well.
All right.
Great. So tell us where you're from and give us the song.
I'm Laura Simon. I'm from Wilder, Vermont. I'm sometimes part-time in Western Mass too. So I wrote the song a couple days ago, and I call it Corona Jazz. There are 2 songs on the sheet for me, so this is the lower one. I'm guessing it'll be hard to sing along, but maybe at the end I'll sing it twice, the little ending, and maybe by then you'll get an idea. Wash your hands. That's what they say. Stay inside. Day after day, 6 feet away. Go out just to get food. What do when the money runs out, or when the virus hits? All you can do is wash your hands and da-da-da. Sorry. Look around, what do you see? It's the world we always feared. But we will rise, yeah, we'll rise, and we will change what needs to be changed. But till then, we'll stay inside and wash our hands. So let's try this, but we'll rise. But we will rise, yeah, we'll rise, and we will change what needs to be changed. Until then, We'll stay inside and wash our hands. Short song for you.
Oh, so short it kind of snuck up on me. Thanks. Hey, thank you so much for the song. A new song for the current moment. Appreciate it very much. So that was Laura Simon from Wilder, Vermont, and our next performer is Roy Gamzee. Tell me if I'm saying that right, Roy.
Hi, I'm from Arlington, Virginia, right outside of Washington, D.C. Glad to be with you.
Glad to have you.
I don't know.
Seems to me a lot of our problems in this country come from the wide divide we have between the liberals and the conservatives. They can't get along, sometimes can't even talk to each other anymore, so I thought I'd write about that. Didn't want to make it too boring, though, so I made it into a love song. Hope that's okay. I met Allie from Allentown with alabaster skin. I gazed into her azure eyes, they invited me right in. Her smile was tinged with mystery, as if she somehow knew what future lay before us, and I thought I knew it too. She took me to her cottage, we strolled hand in hand. I thought we'd be together, at least that was my plan. After days of crazy lovin', we both came up for air. Together watched the evening news, the real world surfaced there. Could dreamers be sent to a home they never knew? While Miguel, who was born here, saw his dad sent to Peru. Allie said, it's only fair, they've no legal right, you know. And that was when I realized I had to let her go. We see the world from different points of view. Why can't you listen to me and I listen to you? Say to each other what the other said and why, and somehow find a way to bridge the widening divide. Marianne from Malibu, a sun-kissed beauty rare, building sandcastles on the beach when I first saw her there. Her nod said I should join her, and I did so right away. Then we surfed the crashing waves that washed the sand away. We fell asleep on the beach to the ocean's lullaby. I awoke entwined with Marianne as the sun rose in the sky. Offhand, I said to Marianne, I think we really ought to use electric cars, not gas, or this beach will be underwater, 'cause the carbon's heating up the globe, the glaciers will all melt. I wasn't making arguments, just saying what I felt, but she said, that's just fake news, the world is getting colder. Then instantly I realized I could no longer hold her. We see the world from different points of view. Why can't you listen to me and I listen to you? Say to each other what the other said and why, and somehow find a way to bridge the widening divide. Nan was a nurse from Newport with dimples when she smiled. Her laughter bubbled from within, she sure had me beguiled. I never fell so hard so soon, I wanted her so much. When I put my arm around her, she melted to my touch. I loved every moment, 'cause everything seemed right. I thought about forever while she thought about tonight. I asked about her patients, the ones who couldn't pay. Did our system treat them wisely? Was there a better way? I said I thought like Bernie, liked his Medicare for all. Immediately her face told me I was headed for a fall. There wasn't any question, there wasn't any doubt. Despite my best intentions, she had to kick me out. We see the world from different points of view. Why can't you listen to me and I listen to you? Say to each other what the other said and why, and somehow find a way to bridge the widening divide. Yeah, let's find a way to bridge the widening divide. We all need a way to bridge the widening divide.
Thank you, Roy Gamzee. Our next performer, she can get ready, is Nancy Schimmel. I just want to say one thing real quick because
The tune and the whole first.
No,
yeah, You can mute yourself, but we'll be right there, Nancy. I just wanted to share this with folks because yeah, I try to keep up on some of these comments. And Fred Arcoleo, who performed earlier and lives in New York City, he wrote here that in New York City, people are being actively discouraged from going to hospitals or even seeking medical treatment. Only the cases that require hospitalization, that is, those needing ICU, are being taken or accepted into hospitals, and doctors are not seeing anyone that I know of. I'm just quoting him here. EMTs responding to 911 calls tell people who called them to stay back, go back inside, because they can't possibly treat all the people who need it. I know half dozen people or more who are ill but being told to stay home and convalesce there. They are not being tested, so they are not counted in the numbers. Hopefully, they will all recover just fine, but it's a risky proposition to not even be examined by a doctor, and a lot harder for us to understand who has infected whom. Several of my close friends have lost loved ones. It's up to 5 dead so far, including parents, uncles, and a cousin. I mentioned earlier that our comrade, People's Music Network member, Mike Glick, who also lives in New York City on the Upper West Side, he is currently in the hospital and has tested positive for COVID-19. Last we heard, he's not on a ventilator, but he is in the hospital. So it is serious, but I'll be posting more as I learn more to the People's Music Network Facebook page on how Mike is. I also want to say Mark Hecker, who's a PMN member who was actually scheduled to be participating tonight. He's not in the hospital, but he's not feeling well. And he's one of those people who has many of the symptoms of COVID-19, who is not feeling well, but he's also saying that he doesn't need to go to the hospital at this point. So we want to pray for a speedy recovery to everyone, and special thinking about our PMN members who are being affected directly by this. I just wanted to say that since we are in the middle of this crisis. So with that, I want to introduce Nancy Schimmel, all the way from California. Sorry, Nancy. Oh, here we go. Okay, I'm going to put the spotlight on you. Talk to us, Nancy. How are you?
Hi, I'm good, but I can't see anybody. Somehow all the pictures went away and all I see is the lyrics for people's songs, but whatever. I can still hear you.
We see you. I'm not sure what's on your screen, but I can see what is on the Facebook Live screen, and that's only your face. That's what we see, is you.
Yeah.
Good. That's what we want.
Okay. So I'm going to do this a cappella, and I wrote it a couple of weeks ago. People in Italy worried what the next day would bring. They couldn't visit their neighbors, but they could open their windows and sing. Open your windows and sing. Open your windows and sing. When you don't know what else to do, open your windows and sing. Only took one voice to start it, 2 and then 3 joining in, echoing off all the buildings, making the narrow street ring. Open your windows and sing. Open your windows and sing. When you don't know what else to do, open your windows and sing. Soon the song hit the airwaves, carrying hope on its wing, rounding the world to greet us. Open your windows and sing. Open your windows and sing. Open your windows and sing. When you don't know what else to do, open your windows and sing.
Thank you, Nancy. That was beautiful to capture what's going on in Italy. I always think about that with the People's Music Network and like, you know, how music is embedded in culture, and you see those Italian towns and there's music happening right outside the window. It's amazing.
Right.
So thanks for capturing that in that song. I appreciate it.
Oh, and I'm from Berkeley. I'm in Berkeley and I'm from Berkeley.
I'm glad you said that. Thank you so much. We got another West Coast person coming up, actually. It's Patrick DeSimio. And Patrick, I'm going to see if I can find you here and unmute you. I see you. Spotlight. Oh, hey. How you doing, Patrick?
Howdy, everybody. Doing
Hey, we hear you
well,
now,
all in all.
too. Good.
Great. But yeah, like Ben said, I'm joining the song circle from Las Cruces, New Mexico. And while we're getting this rather blunt reminder of our interconnectedness, felt appropriate to share a song about using that interconnectedness for collective action. Naturally, the song's also designed for collective singing. So let's do it. It's called It's Only All Together We Go. Down the long, long road, we're up and going, can't you feel the winds rolling? And there's no one going to the promised land alone. It's only all together we go. There are no lone heroes here to save you. Tell me, King marched with how many feet? And when history has bent toward justice, who was a-pulling? Pull with me down the long, long road. We're up and going, can't you feel the wheels rolling? And there's no one going to the promised land alone. It's only all together we go. And we can't have justice just for some. Is the left hand free when the right is chained? So when justice rolls down like waters, there will be no river banks. Down the long, long road, we're up and going, can't you feel the wheels rolling? And there's no one going to the promised land alone. It's only all together we go. And we scorn no soul, but as one body we practice peace in seeking peace, knowing love must break the chains of hatred, knowing others did it, and so shall we. Down the long, long road, we're up and going, can't you feel the wheels rolling? And there's no one going to the promised land alone. It's only all together we go. We remember all the ones before us. We were born and blessed far on this way, and we'll do our part in this great journey, made from every part to play. Down the long, long road, we're up and going, can't you feel the wheels rolling? And there's no one going to the promised land alone. It's only all together we go. Once more, down the long, long road, we're up and going, can't you feel the wheels rolling? And there's no one going to the promised land alone. It's only all together we go. It's only all together we go. It's only all together we go.
Thank you so much, Patrick. Hey, I want to say, because you're so far out on the West Coast, we have this kind of tight-knit group of folks that have been out here on the East Coast for a long time. Have you been to a PMN gathering before, or how did you hear about the People's Music Network?
Oh, no. So I was just doing some research about folk music groups all around the country, and the People's Music Network, came up as a really exciting organization. So I signed up for the mailing list, and when I saw that you were doing this awesome work to bring us together during a time when we were all kind of isolated, it seemed like a perfect time and a perfect way to get involved. So
thank you for getting involved and sharing that song, Patrick. Really appreciate it. And I think that's probably an indication to our other members, frankly, that there is a lot of people out there who want to connect with a community. Frankly, People's Music Network was wanting to do these kinds of online song swaps for probably a few years, and we probably just didn't make it a top priority because of the fact that we were spending so much time organizing our in-person gatherings. And so we're kind of moving into this digital age somewhat out of necessity. But the fact is that as far as doing this activity of sharing music online, this is something we've been wanting to do for a long time. So thank you, Patrick. Our next performer is Fat Mandy. And I want you to introduce yourself, Fat Mandy.
Hey. How are you? Can you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you. We see you.
Awesome. So wonderful to see so many beautiful people singing from all over the country. How exciting.
Yeah.
Yay.
So remind us again where you're coming from and
Sure. Yeah, I live in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and I found People's Music Network through my creative, my collaborator, Liz Berlin from Rusted Root. She was a member some years ago. This is the band she and I have together, Social Justice Disco. So, Social Justice Disco, songs to fight fascists by. And she was telling me about your group, and so I joined, and we have, I'm just really enjoying. I came to your gathering in New York last fall or winter. I don't remember. I met Jen Dog. Yeah. Jen Dog was awesome. And I met you. Yeah. Yay. So this song I'm going to do tonight is one I haven't actually released it yet. It's called Save You, Save Me. And I'm working on it. It's brand new. I have a backing track for it. So if it sounds really bad, let me know and I'll just sing it a cappella. But I've been performing with tracks all week. So, and for months.
Mandy, if the sound is like intolerable or in some way because of the nature of Zoom, I will interrupt you. But otherwise,
that's fine.
Actually, you mentioned Jen Dog. She was on our swap last week, and she actually did some backing tracks, and it sounded okay. So let's give it a go.
Okay, well, here we go. It's called Save You, Save Me, and it's in your lyric pack if you want to join along. You want me to save you, I want you to save me. We've got to save each other if we're going to be free. You want me to save you, I want you to save me. We've got to save each other if we're going to be free. I'm singing this song to all who will hear it. It's a message of love. We should not fear. We can't do this alone. If we're going to live, we must learn how to share. We must learn how to give. Hear my song and please make it your own. We're going nowhere if we go there alone. You want me to save you, I want you to save me. We've got to save each other if we're going to be free. You want me to save you, I want you to save me. We've got to save each other, going to be free. I woke up one morning with the song in my head, and I tried to record it. For I got out that bed, I reached for my phone inside of my dream, but dream phones don't work, if you know what I mean. Then I woke up, but before I could rise, I recorded these words. For I opened my heart. You want me to save you, I want you to save me. We got to save each other if we're going to be free. You want me to save you, but I want you to save me. We've got to save each other if we're going to be free. You want me to save you, I want you to save me. We got to save each other if we're going to be free. You want me to save you, I want you to save me. We've got to save each other if we're going to be free.
Yay!
Thank you,
Fat Mandy.
Thank you, Ben.
Fat Mandy or Fat Mandy?
Fat Mandy is how I pronounce it, but my government name is Mandy. And when I was
cool. Fat Mandy, but Mandy.
Yeah. I used to do a half man, half woman vaudeville act, and I was Mr. Sister Fat Mandy. Back when I was
Nice. Well, thank you for that song. I just want to read a few of the comments that have been coming in on the songs that have been shared. From Pat Lamana, she wrote to Nancy Schimmel, positive spin on this terrible crisis. Thank you for reminding us of the positive things we can do. That was a song Nancy shared about singing out the window. Sarah Pirtle wrote to Patrick, who we heard a little bit ago. There's a certain mood that's ancient and healing and powerful. That's the rare feeling that comes for me sitting outside at PMN. And when you were singing, that is singing through Zoom, that same feeling bubbled up. I love what you sang, Sarah Pirtle. That's what she said. Thank you, Sarah, for that comment. Fred Archileo wrote, we're going to give Patrick 2 comments that are positive because this was his first time at PMN. We especially love first timers at PMN. Way to go, Patrick. You really sound fantastic. Please stay in touch with us. You are already part of the tribe. We use that word a lot at People's Music Network. And then writing to Fat Mandy, Pat Lamana wrote, wow, what a voice. I just want to say before we introduce our next performer, and I'll tell you who that next performer is Liz Taub, so we'll be calling her up really soon, is the next Song Swap events. So I had just been going like from week to week with these swap events, but actually we are planning out a whole month. And we're doing a few nights that are on Thursdays because, you know, some people have Shabbos on Friday and people have other things on Friday, so it's good to vary it up a little bit. So here's what we got coming up. I posted this a while back ago in the chat log. It's going to be Thursday, April 9th, Friday, April 17th, Thursday, April 23rd, and then Friday, May 1st. And for Friday, May 1st, I want to give it a little bit of a theme, International Workers' Day theme. So we'll work on that a little bit. I'll be sending out an email early this week to announce that to everybody on our email list, but I wanted you all to know first that we have these coming up. Let's start out by like registering for like maybe 2 of them, and then see kind of how that goes. And you can always register for more. What I do is put people on the wait list if we can't fit them all into one particular swap, because we like to keep these to 2 hours. Okay, so I want to shift it over to Liz Taub via Lizzie. How you doing?
All right, great. Everybody's been sounding wonderful. Great singing, great songs, very relevant to the times that we're living in. The song I just wrote is kind of short and sweet. It's about coronavirus, as the title suggests. I wrote it a couple of weeks ago when I got up here to Pennsylvania, which is where we're hiding out from New York City, and just doing what we have to do to stay safe. I hope everyone else is staying safe and staying well. We could dedicate this to Mike Glick and all the friends and family we know who have been affected. Okay, I'm going to try to do it a cappella, just start the note because I know it to get distorted. coronavirus, please go away real soon. We don't want to play with you. Boo hoo 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 hoo. Coronavirus, we've learned our lessons from you. Now you can go away. Hey, 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 hey. Stay inside. Don't play with anyone. Be sure to wash your hands for a full 20 seconds. Fill up your pantry with lots of healthy food. Make sure to sleep real well, and we'll see you soon. Sing along, coronavirus. Please go away real soon. We don't want to play with you. Hoo, 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 hoo. Coronavirus, we've learned our lesson from you. Now you can go away. Hey, 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 hey. Don't touch your face. Walk 6 feet away from me. Can't hug or kiss you. Boo hoo 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 hoo. Wear latex gloves and a mask if you go shopping. Sending love to you. We'll be okay. Everybody, coronavirus, please go away real soon. We don't want to play with you. Boo hoo 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 hoo. Coronavirus, we've learned our lesson from you. Now you can go away, yay, 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 yay. Now you can go away, yay, 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 yay. There you go. I couldn't resist throwing in a little mandolin. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Liz. Someone wrote in on Facebook, Mabel, that I was a little quieter than all the other performers. So let me know if the sound is evened out a little bit. So thank you very much, Liz Taub from New York City. I would like to go to the next person, which is Will Feudeman. Will, I'm unmuted.
Perfect for Kids, the best sing-along song of the evening so far. Wow, that's pretty good from Stephen Stuffit.
Thank you, Liz. So Will Feudeman, tell us where you're coming from.
I'm here in Ithaca, New York. And yeah, I just wanted to sing a song that answers a perennial question. Why bother? Why bother? Make your bed in the morning when 12 hours later you'll pull covers down, and scientists say it's better to leave it so dust mites don't flourish and make us all sick. Believe it or not, I read on the internet the healthiest thing is a dry, unmade bed. Why bother? Make your bed in the morning. It's easier leaving it unmade instead. And why bother with dating and romance, with hugging and kissing and roses and wine? Tomorrow you might be disappointed, betrayed, or just bored, and you'll wonder how come. Let's see. Right. It's hard to conceive all the heartache and conflict can come from an innocent longing for love. Why bother with dating and romance? Your partner will never be who you dreamed of. And why bother with trying to change things? Injustice is normal. The bastards on top protesting and signing petitions and writing your congressman isn't much fun. You may get your hopes up, support Bernie Sanders. Imagine a system that works for us all. Why bother with trying to change things? Who wants to keep beating your head on a wall? Why bother? One reason to bother, to give up on love, and our future's not sweet. We're living. We've got time to pass here. We might as well wash and then sleep on clean sheets. The children all want a good life here. They want to play with us. They want to learn how to bother to care for each other with the time we have left. Why not get it right now? Okay, thanks.
Thank you, Will Feudeman. So I just wanted to say we're going to have Joel Landy and then Steve Seelbaum. If we have time, we'll go to the wait list. I want to say to Harvey, you need to get onto Zoom. I see you're logged into Facebook, but all the performers are logged into Zoom, and all the people who are watching are logged into Facebook. So let's move along to Joel Landy. Joel, let's see.
I unmuted myself. Hello, everybody.
Done. Nicely done.
Okay. I'm coming to you from Queens, New York, and if you hear a siren outside, it's because they haven't stopped in days. I live right here on Queens Boulevard. It always reminds me how real this is. So I want to know, I'm getting a sense as to how do we cope with a situation like this. I do one of two things. I either get quiet and withdraw and you don't see me, or I just get absurd. And it's nice to be among the PMN family where you understand people like that. So thank you for being there. And it's so good to see everybody. And it's so good to see everybody I admire so much. I wanted to say that. That being said, the Too Soon Comedy Hour presents a public service announcement. The world is treating me bad. COVID ID. I'm the kind of guy who thought he'd never die. But now I can tell you why. COVID-19. I went to the store, had some samples by the door, but I won't do that no more. COVID-19. I was so naive with my resistance. I should have practiced healthy social distance. So don't end up like me, and you won't have to be another casualty to COVID-19. I was so carefree in public spaces. You better use Purell and wash your faces, hands and faces, and you won't end up like me. You don't have to be the latest casualty to COVID-19. 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 COVID-19.
Wow. Thank you, Joel. We want you to stay safe out there. So
Stay safe out there.
Yes.
Thank you. I am now muting myself.
Thank you.
I am muted.
Yeah, I think that's the way to go. So our next performer is Steve Seelbaum. Steve, talk to us.
Hi.
Hey.
Am I heard?
Yeah, we hear you, we see you. Tell us a little bit about where you're singing from.
I'm singing from the Bronx, New York City. And this I think this was the first song I wrote following the election of that thing in the White House. And I thought that hope was something we had to cling very strongly to. So the song is about hope and the fact that hope is useless unless there's action to realize that hope. This is called If a Song. If a song could be freedom and a seed, a mighty oak, if a dream is more than magic, we could sing our song of hope. We could sing our song of hope. Waves are ravishing the shoreline. Darkness dances at the dawn. Trees stand barren in the springtime. Babes reluctant to be born. But if a song could be freedom and a seed, a mighty oak, if a dream is more than magic, we could sing our song of hope. We could sing our song of hope. Through the membrane mind of memory, lessons learned are often lost. Groping blindly for reminders, hoping not to pay the cost. But if a song could be freedom and a seed, a mighty oak, if a dream is more than magic, we could sing our song of hope. We could sing our song of hope. Winter winds will shake the branches when the snowstorms come to call. If the trunk is rotted hollow, time for that old tree to fall. For if a song could be freedom and a seed, a mighty oak, if a dream is more than magic, we could sing our song of hope. We could sing our song of hope. Forest fires raging, and their course we do not know. In the fertile fields of ashes, seeds of freedom we will sow. For if a song could be freedom and a seed, a mighty oak, if a dream is more than magic, we could sing our song of hope. We could sing our song of hope. We can sing our song of hope.
Thank you so much, Steve Siegelbaum. Well, we are going to go into the wait list now. So the first one is Dave Tarlow and then Steve Suffet. That's probably all we'll have time for tonight, unfortunately. So we'll get the next people who are on the wait list a little further down, definitely on next week. You can register through peoplesmusic.org. I'm going to update the peoplesmusic.org website later tonight so that all the latest events are available for you to register at. And right now you can find those events because they're already posted, but you have to find them through Facebook as of right now. But so Dave Tarlow, go ahead and unmute yourself and talk to us. Or I can unmute you too.
Yeah.
Hey, good.
There you go. Because I'm not near the computer.
All right.
All right. Dave Tarlow from Brooklyn, New York. This is a song for everybody to sing. I'll actually teach it to you during the song. It's called Wo Ya Ya, which was sung by a group called Osibisa, and it means we keep going in a Ghanaian language. We are going, heaven knows where we are going, we'll know we're there. We will get there, heaven knows when we will get there, we know we will. It will be hard, we know, and the road will be muddy and rough, but we'll get there. Heaven knows how we will get there. We know we will. We are going. We are going. Heaven knows where. Heaven knows where we are going. We'll know we're there. We'll know we're there. We will get there. We will get there. Heaven knows how. Heaven knows how we will get there. We know we will. We know we will. It will be hard, we know. It will be hard, we know. And the road will be muddy and rough. And the road will be muddy and rough. But we'll get there. Heaven knows how we will get there. We know we will. Oh yeah, yeah. 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 Oh yeah, we are going. We are going. Heaven knows where we are going. We'll know we're there. We will get there. We will get there. Heaven knows how we will get there. We know we will. It will be hard, we know, and the road will be muddy and rough, but we'll get there. Heaven knows how we will get there. We know we will. Oh yeah, yeah. 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 Oh yeah, yeah.
Thank you, Dave Tarlow. Thank you. I want to say we had one comment here. I think this is to you, Dave. The road, this is just emphasizing a key point here. The road will be rough, but we will get there. Positive message. Thank you, David. That was written by Liz Taub. And we're going to have Steve Suffett come on. So Steve, if you get to it before I do, go ahead and unmute yourself. Say hello.
Just unmuted myself. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
Well,
we see you too.
Yeah. Welcome. Here's Marilyn with me. Welcome from Queens. We're in Sunnyside, Queens, about 1.5 miles from Elmhurst Hospital. And we've known so far 5 or 6 people who have had the virus. And we not spoke. I had an an exchange on Facebook with Mike. He's in Mount Sinai Hospital. He's doing pretty well. And I'm just going to go right on and sing a song by the late Kate Wolf, The Great Divide, Across the Great Divide. The Great Divide for me was the night of March 11th. That night we had our last session of the Sunnyside Singers Club, a weekly session that we have. And it's, we don't know when the next one will be. It might be in a few months. It might be in a year or two. We don't know, but it will happen again. And
PVC will also happen again.
People's Voice Cafe will happen again. We're not sure when, but it will. I've been walking in my sleep, counting troubles, steady counting sheep. Where the years went, I can't say. I just turned around, they'd gone away. I've been sifting through the layers of dusty books and faded papers. They tell a story I used to know, one that happened so long ago. You sing along if you know it. It's gone away in yesterday. Now I find myself on the mountainside, where the rivers change direction across the Great Divide. I have heard the owl calling softly as the night comes falling with a question, and I replied, she's gone across the borderline. She's gone away in yesterday. Now I find myself on the mountainside, where the rivers change direction across the Great Divide. The finest hour I have seen is the one that comes between the edge of night and the break of day, when the darkness, it rolls away. Here we go. It's gone away in yesterday. Now I find myself on the mountainside, where the rivers change direction across the Great Divide. One more time. It's gone away in yesterday. Now I find myself on the mountainside, where the rivers change direction across the Great Divide.
Thank you very much, Steve. Thank you for that song. Thanks everybody for singing tonight. This has been really fun. I just want to wrap up here because it's almost 9:30, and say, this is the third time we've done this People's Music Network online song and poetry swap. We want to do more of these. I've been happy with the excitement that our membership has shown for connecting in this particular way, and I just want to also bring to mind to everyone actually that I think we're starting kind of a weekly thing, and this is something that's going to evolve, and it's going to evolve based on the kind of involvement that we have. I mean, a lot of people on this call right now have been personally involved in organizing in-person People's Music Network gatherings. And I think what's kind of with us now is this need to keep this music alive and keep strengthening this community that holds this music. And we need involvement in planning online gatherings for the period that this, I don't like to call it social distancing, but social solidarity with physical distancing while we're practicing that. So, we want to reach out to new communities. We want to build the membership of People's Music Network. Folks have been on some of the sound checks. We try to work out as many technical glitches as we possibly can the night before. So the deadline to register to perform in one of these song swaps is always 2 days before the event happens. So if you go on Facebook right now, you'll see all the events that are coming up for the next month, all the way to May 1st, when we're going to have a International Workers' Day themed event. So this is a great opportunity. I mean, I'm just so happy to hear so many new songs that people are writing. Songs about the pandemic crisis, but songs that are also lifting my spirits, I can say. So with that, I think I'm going to end the live stream. For folks on Zoom, feel free to stick around. Remember, the way this works is that when you're performing, you log into Zoom, and then if you're not performing, you can log into Facebook. It just kind of works better that way. So thanks a lot. Stick around on Zoom if you'd like to talk a little bit more about next steps. I'm going to end the live stream. Thanks again, everybody.